This video explains how to convert a list to a pandas data frame using the Python programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the Python code. In this video I will show you several examples, and all of these examples are based on the list object that we can create with the first code box that you can see at the beginning of this tutorial. So in this code box I'm creating a new list object which is called myList. And then I'm printing this list object below the code box, and then as you can see our list object contains 5 values which are ranging from the value 1 to the value 5. Now if we want to create a pandas data frame, we first need to import the pandas library, as you can see in the second code box. So after running this line of code we are able to use the functions of the pandas library. And we are also able to use the data frame constructor, as you can see in the third code box. And in this box, I'm specifying that I want to create a pandas data frame based on our list object. And this list object should be set to a column which is called X. And then I'm storing the output of the pandas data frame constructor in a new data frame object which is called myData1. And I'm printing this data frame below the code box. So as you can see below the code box, our data frame contains 5 rows and 1 column which is called X, and this column contains the values of our example list. In the next example, in the fourth code box, I'm creating a pandas data frame based on our list object once again. However, this time I'm creating a new column for each of the list elements. So in these lines of code, I'm first creating our data frame, and then I'm also specifying the column names of this new data frame to be equal to x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5. And then in the last line of this code box, I'm printing our data frame below. So as you can see, our new data frame contains only 1 row, and this row contains the elements of our input list that we have created in the beginning of this tutorial. Another example that I want to show you is shown in the fifth code box, and in this case I'm creating a new pandas data frame based on different ranges. So as you can see below this code box, I have created a new data frame containing 5 rows and 3 columns which are called x1, x2 and x3. And then in the next step, in the last code box, I'm using our list object that we have created in the beginning of the tutorial, and I'm adding this list as a new column to our existing data frame. So as you can see, after running these lines of code, our data frame contains 4 columns. So the columns x1, x2 and x3 have been created before. And in this step I have added a new column which is called new col, and this column contains the values that have been contained in our input list. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.